advice, and happy Monday. Welcome to another edition of Grace Gives You Advice About Dating, where I, Daily Grace, give you guys, who are you, advice about your dating queries and also questions and concerns and things that you don't understand. Yesterday, I asked for you guys to tweet at me using Twitter questions and concerns and queries that you had about dating. So let's get right to the question, shall we? Rhetorical question. You have no control over what's happening in this vlog. Our first tweet comes from @FishStandsUp. He says, if I double book like on a sitcom, is it better to have both dates in one restaurant or in two close restaurants? Here's an idea. Instead of having to be at the same restaurant or two different restaurants, speak to one of them and arrange a different time to have your date. If you explain to them that you were in a horrific motorcycle accident, they will understand. Anyone can understand a horrific motorcycle accident. Motorcycles constantly get in accidents. When I see a motorcycle on the street, I'm thinking that motorcycle either just came from being in a horrific accident or it's just about to create or be involved in a very horrific accident. Our next tweet comes from Mio Yeah. She says, your boo has a foot fetish that weirds you out, but he's able to get you Vicodin from a guy he knows. Do you stay with him? Here's my theory. Foot fetishes are unbelievably gross. Obviously that person had a very terrible childhood. To maintain this relationship without having to endure the foot fetish is that you tell your boo that your foot was involved in a horrific motorcycle accident and that you don't want him to put your foot, which has been involved in a horrific motorcycle accident, in his mouth. You say that and he will understand completely. Horrific. Our next tweet comes from The White Leaf, who tweeted at me on my other account, Gibla. How do you tell your friend that you think they should stop dating whomever they're with? You don't even have to tell your friend. You just get the person that your friend is dating on or near a motorcycle. Okay, well that's all the time I have for answering your dating advice questions. I hope that you enjoyed some of the advice that I gave you about dating. To wrap it up, the knights kept fighting each other, and then another knight would come out and fight a different knight, and then the green knight was the evil knight that turned his back on all the other knights and like literally and metaphorically stabbed them in the back, and then the red knight came and saved